How you guys doing? This is very important in reference to the crimes of Germans in Indiana that conspired against me, and they conspired against my mother and the companies. There has to be lawsuits and civil rights attorneys. If there's any civil rights, Jewish civil rights attorneys, and maybe some other civil rights attorneys want to get on this case to go after these people. All the information, if the government gets the information incorrect about who I am, it's more lawsuits and more prosecution. These people, the Ray family, most of them are predominantly German as far as I know. I'm not German. My mother sued them for holding a Jewish Catholic child hostage back in the 80s when they had kidnapped me, And, my Jewish school teacher, one of my Jewish school teachers from New York has even came over here to Indianapolis or something and told them to leave me alone. That didn't even faze them at all. And, Ronald Ray is a German, Robert Ray is a German, and I guess the rest of the Ray family is German. I guess Richard Ray is a German, Les Ray is possibly a German. I guess they're all German. I'm not German at all. And Dick Lugar's possibly German, Bill Clinton's probably German, Donald Trump's probably German, I don't know. Joe Biden's possibly German, Barack Obama might be mixed with German. I don't have a clue. I'm not German. But there are German people that are trying to control my life. And that is a crime. It's a violation of my heritage. It's a violation of my family history. It's a violation of my race and religion. It's a violation of Screen Actors Union laws, too. So in reference to these German families in Indianapolis, that satellite man just said, keep his German name out of your mouth, is what he said. If you're involved or you're a public figure in America, you're violating freedom of speech. That's why I say if you were the ones involved. You can simply say you're not. And then if they investigate and find out you are, you go to prison even longer. I'm not toying with you people. I have a life to live. I'm not your race. I'm not your property. I'm not your child. And the Germans that tried to call me their child, these political Germans or these CIA or FBI Germans that tried to call me their race or their child, and the man that has grabbed me in stores and businesses and even grabbed me on my job, they must be charged for German hate crimes of them physically assaulting me. And in reference to Germans and their mixes of things, like there's some black Germans. I don't know if any black people know that or not. But there are some German blacks that are involved in trying to murder me. Those people need to get arrested too. So in reference to their accusations or them trying to call me a racist, I'm not a racist, and you can't beat Jewish law in your crimes of accusating against me. Now, there are Germans that are trying to fabricate that they're Jewish when they are not Jewish. And there needs to be court cases against Germans trying to claim to be Jews. Those are some of the people that tried to steal my mother and father's estates. Those are some of the people that have been holding me hostage. The people that claimed that they were German Jews, or people that claimed that they were, they thought I was their race, and then they damaged my teeth. Germans are not allowed to physically touch me. And in reference to Germans trying to fabricate medical histories, like they tried to call me diabetic. I'm not diabetic. They tried to call me lactose intolerant. I'm not lactose intolerant either. They tried to say that I didn't eat tomatoes at Burger King or something. I eat tomatoes at Burger King. I eat tomatoes at McDonald's. I eat tomatoes at Taco Bell or anywhere else, if it comes on the meal, But I went to McDonald's today and ate. And that satellite man was still burning me and hitting me in the face and teeth. And anybody that's tried to control my life, there has to be court cases against them. I'm the only child of my mother and father. Any person that tried to slander my intellect, they messed with my mouth. Anybody tried to slander my intellect and tried to call me crazy, there has to be court cases against those people. There's a people, or most of them are German. I'm not German at all. My DNA has been on record. There's absolutely no German in any of my DNA. There was no German in my parents' DNA either. The Germans are liars. The German politicians or political families that are conspiring against me, they're violating who I am. They're violating my family history. They're violating my race. I am not their child, and they stole sperm, and they physically assaulted me. They are racist. They are liars. And there has to be court cases immediately to stop the satellite Germans from mutilating my Jewish and Catholic face and royal family history of who I am and who my parents are, I guess you'd say. You know, these people are trying to belittle everything, and they're still causing damage. There's severe damage that they cause today. And there are medical crimes against Germans in the medical industry that have tried to work me to death. Germans that have denied injuries that their government agents had caused, and they tried to cover it up, such as the teeth mutilation. My dentist has even said my mouth was the cleanest mouth he's ever seen. There's been MRI information of my anatomy. There's never been gingivitis, never been diabetic either. These Germans have to be charged for trying to put their hereditary problems on other ethnicities and races that are not their German race. So these people, whoever they are disrespecting my rights. I didn't disrespect theirs. They trespassed into my fucking life. They kidnapped me from my mother and father's Jewish mansions and Catholic mansion acknowledgments. I'm the owner of my mother and father's mansions. Not any other Jew, not any other Catholic, and not any Christian, not any German. But see, you're trying to make an issue about it. I'm the owner. There's nobody else that's the owner. I'm the only owner of my mother and father's estates. Not another Jew, not another Catholic, not a Christian, not a German either. I'm the owner. I'm the child of my mother and father. And then these government people tried to claim they thought they were smarter than me, and they fucked up my teeth. These people damaged my teeth. They're trying to call me stupid. And they're trying to cover up their crimes of abusing me. They're still burning my teeth, man. The only thing that causes that is satellite damage or immense heat from a handheld device or a handheld remote location of them lasering with a laser pointer, or them physically grabbing a person, or them x-raying a person's face and causing them teeth damage and mutilation. I had to get new x-rays today at the orthopedic doctor where I went. He said I could keep working even though my shoulder's injured, and I have to see him in like 2 weeks, but he wants me to continue physical therapy at the Concentra in Greenwood. I don't know if some politician was trying to make me have to work because he stole from my mother, or if it was some senator that tried to steal my mother's mansion in Indianapolis. You are violating my race. You are violating my religion. And you're violating church and state with your fucking German, Christian, germaphobe terrorism that you're doing with your fucking microwaves. I am not your child. I am not your property. And no matter what you fucking say, you are violating my Jewish rights in America and my Catholic rights. And you have tried to alter my picture into one of your fucking Germans. I'm not a goddamn German, man. And you can't figure out why people don't like some of you? Look at the shit you do to people. Look at the shit you did to my teeth. Look at the pictures. Don't look at my face with your fucking satellite. Don't ever. And you're violating Italian history and French history and European American history and some other things too. You're violating Asian history of America. And Asians was here before Germans, motherfucker. So your activity of abusing me, the reason why people hate you is because of the things your people do. It's not because I'm a bad person. It's because of what you've done to me. What you've done to other people. Those people probably didn't do nothing to you either. But you terrorized them, didn't you? Because you're sick. You're a predator. You need to get prosecuted for your fucking crimes. And the man that has grabbed me and damaged my teeth, that man is a fucking German. Germans are not allowed to touch me. And they have to get arrested and prosecuted for touching me. They must go to prison. I am not your child. I am not your race. And then somebody tried to communicate that some of these people had been stealing sperm from Audubon Street. These Germans were, and they were tied in with some senator in Indiana that was stealing my sperm from Audubon Street. Those people need to go to court, man. Those people need to get prosecuted. I am not your friend. I am not your child. And none of those children that you people illegally made, they don't have no legal right stepping foot on my mother or father's estate properties. I don't care what you think about me, government man, but you caused me physical injury. And you must get prosecuted for your crimes. You might say all kinds of things about me. You may not like me because of the shit you're trying to cover up that you did to me. But all my friends that know me, they know I've never been a bad person. You're the hater. You're the trespasser. You're the violator. You're the criminal. And you need to get impeached if you're in any branch of government. I am not your friend. I am not your child. And you are violating the laws of Elliot Ness. You damaged my teeth. What is your dentistry bill in history? Does anybody at Duke Farms or anywhere have a copy of the dentistry history of mine and my mother, Doris Duke? And I'm not from the Ray family. The Ray family is Germans. And my mother had court cases about Germans holding me hostage in Indianapolis. And those court cases must be reopened. Don't tell me what to fucking say, German motherfucker. He told me to shut up. He said he thought I was too loud. You better keep your German eyes in your own fucking head and quit staring at me. You better keep my face and my anatomy out of your fucking satellite eyes. You better quit staring at me, you fucking racist. You might be the black racist, I don't know. Or the Middle Eastern racist. But you're violating my first world country American rights. And you're causing all the hostility. You're causing all the bickering. You're causing all the fucking problems by damaging my teeth. I am not your race. Keep your fucking hands to yourself. And that German man that has grabbed me, or those German medical people that have damaged my face and teeth, they must get charged for physical assault and crimes and sexual violent crimes and mutilations. I'm not toying with nobody. That is the facts. Don't try to be my friend, German motherfuckers. German politician man, government man that's done these things to me. Don't try to claim to be friends of mine, German motherfucker that's done these things. You better quit and stay the fuck out of my life. And the laws of Elliot Ness say you don't have no right trespassing on me. Why don't you watch the movie Who's Your Daddy? And let's see that scene where Chris Hughes' character, and when the guy sitting there takes his phone and says, rich boy, or Richie rich boy, or whatever. They mention the laws of Elliot Ness in that film. Make sure you understand that, German man, or whatever race you are. You might be the black German, I don't know. You might be the Middle Eastern German, I have no clue. But I'm not your race, I'm not your child, and I don't owe you nothing. And you did this shit to me. And the IRS has obligations to arrest you people for violating my tax-free status. I'm tax-free because the government tried to murder me when I was a little boy. And the government tried to steal my mother and father's estates from me. That's why there's no tax on my mother and father's estates either. There's other reasons why there's no tax on my mother and father's estates. I'm the only owner. I am not your race. I am not your child. And that man always threatens. He's like, oh, I guess you got to go over there and fuck up his teeth again, is what the government German says. Royal Protocol is my real birth certificate. Anybody that knows who that man is, that man has to get apprehended and interrogated to see who that man is working for. Every one of these people that's done shit to me, they need to get interrogated. And the laws of Elliot Ness say that if they physically grabbed me or they physically assaulted me, there's legal right to interrogate them. Even if they're satellite controllers, even if they're doing it remotely, there's legal right to apprehend them and question them and interrogate them and prosecute them, even if they're government. That's the facts of law. Plus, there's other facts of law.